Hello. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Just a minute. Yes, yes.
I guess I am not able to see you.
Wait.
Okay.
Because my camera is off now.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes,
I'm
I
audible?
can hear you. Yeah, pretty much.
Uh, hello, very good afternoon, sir.
Thank you.
Wishing you very many happy returns of the day.
Thank you so much.
So, can we start now?
Yeah, sure. So, will your camera be off
Yes,
like
sir.
this? Okay.
Yes.
It feels like I'm playing a KBC or something with you.
Ah, okay. So, your first question is tell me little about yourself.
Well, about myself. Okay, so, well, my name is Diptesh, as you know, and my birthday is today. I live in Mumbai. I'm an actor by profession, and I'm a filmmaker and a director too. And I love doing everything, related to art, like be it reading, be it writing, be it
Hmm.
any kind of creative stuffs. So I guess
Okay.
that's pretty much of it.
Okay. So, your next question is when did you decided that you want to become an actor?
Well, I guess it was pretty decided in childhood only.
Okay. Uh,
Because there was this play which I was doing once in my school days. It was based on this film called Sholay.
oh.
So I was like really small that time, and I had got this opportunity to play the role of Gabbar Singh in that. And I was like really small. I had just learned to talk, I guess. And that was the time when I had just been in the stage and I just said one line, that too, what do you call it?
Oh, okay.
In a
Okay.
bit of hesitating voice. And I actually got a gold medal in that. So
Oh,
that
wow.
was the time since childhood it started. And then even in my school days, I was very much interested in drama, dramatics, music, dance, watching
Hmm.
films, making films, organizing stage plays because I'm a theater artist too. So I've been doing
Achha.
that like, since childhood, you
Oh,
can say. And the journey is
okay.
still on and on.
Hmm. So your next question is, how was your experience working with Riya Sharma and Sahil sir?
Riya Sharma, Pinjara Khoobsurati Ka, Colors.
Yes.
You watched the show?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Actually, I was there only for a few episodes for that particular TV show, and it happened when the second lockdown opened up.
Hmm.
So I was there for a few days, and I really enjoyed working with them. Like I was nervous initially, what's gonna happen, how's the directors are gonna be, how are the actors gonna be, because I didn't watch those TV shows, to be honest.
Oh.
So I just went on the set that day, and Sahil sir met me. He was right in
Hmm.
front of me, and he said hi. And I was also like hi, and I had to drag him in the scene actually. But
Oh.
even in the initial episode, I was like deadly nervous, and that's how the episode had got telecasted, where I was nervous, and I'm actually trying to drag him in some way. And talking about Ria ma'am, I didn't had any scenes with her, but yeah, we interacted a bit on set. So it was a pretty
Okay.
decent and good experience. It was one of my first breaks in television industry.
Okay. With whom you will celebrate your birthday?
Actually, I've already celebrated it in the night. Like two of my friends are already here, with
Okay.
whom I'd celebrated. They're already watching this, I guess. So that was pretty much of it. And now I'll spend the time with my family, I guess. And I'm celebrating with you in a way, being live out here.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So your next question is, who is your favorite actor or actress from Bollywood?
Act from Bollywood.
Yes.
Actually, I don't have any particular favorite, to be honest. But I'm a
Okay.
big fan of SRK, sir. Like everyone.
SRK.
Other than
Hmm.
that, yeah, the performances which I love is Dilip Kumar was one of my deadly favorite actors. Like I've
Uh,
grown up watching him, his performances. Then
hmm.
I have Mr. Guru Dutt, who is like, uh, what do you call it, a biggest inspiration for me. And
Okay.
then one of my contemporary favorite is KK Menon sir. Like I've watched literally all of his films, and I'm dying that someday I get to work with him and tell him that sir, I've learned so much from you.
Oh. Okay.
And in actresses, I don't have any particular favorite. Like there are
Any
very very
crush?
less crush.
Yes.
My crush just wished me happy birthday
Okay. What
out
do you
here.
like about music?
Music. Music. I don't know what I like, but it's something that's inborn in me,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
What can we call it? Like since childhood, look, I've been brought up in a bit of northeast side. So out there, they have a big, huge culture of rock music, Sufi rock and all those stuffs. So since childhood,
Okay.
I've been growing up watching them play, and I deadly wanted to learn guitar when I was a child. Like I used to ask my parents that, can I learn guitar? But I'd been born up in an hostel, so we were not
Hmm.
allowed because I was a science student back then, like science, maths,
Oh.
physics. So we used to, our guardians used to tell us that focus on your studies, focus on your studies, focus on your studies. And I
Oh.
still remember had scored a zero in maths, like throughout my life. Even in my 10th boards, I've failed in maths. Like the pass marks were 35 and I actually scored 34. On the
Oh.
on the other side, on the brighter side, history, geography, literature, etc. All these things were really easy for me. Like I used
Okay.
to score in my 90s and 80s in all those subjects, and science, maths, physics was like zero.
Hmm.
So coming back to your question, music, yes. So when I moved to
Yes.
Mumbai after completing my 10th, that was the time when I got free to learn, like because now I could ask my mother. Earlier in hostel, we couldn't take permission, if you want to learn. So when I moved
Okay.
on to Mumbai, there's this place called Alberto's music class. My first
Yes.
music teacher was Mr. Dias. He taught me guitar really well. And then I
Hmm.
happened to join this band called Six Strings, which is now called Soch Music, जिसका आज ही
Hmm.
गाना रिलीज हुआ है,
Huh.
right? So I joined the band and then I started exploring music, and yes, that's how it just kept on going. Slowly, I learned all the instruments like guitar,
Okay.
drums, keyboard, etc., etc. So it's still
Okay.
going.
So
Like I'm deadly interested in music. Like I explore all the genres.
yes, yes. Oh. Okay. How was your experience working in Zindagi Mere Ghar Aana?
Oh, that has been my biggest break, I guess.
Oh.
The show is now off air, but let me tell you, I just gone there for one day for the initial
Hmm.
shoot where they were shooting a drug party sequence, and I had to play the friend of this character called Naveen, right?
Hmm.
So I don't know why, but it was out of sheer luck, I guess. The director liked my performance, and
Oh.
they decided to keep me in the show for a bit long period of time. It was not a
Hmm.
big character, but still, like people were
Yes.
recognizing me after that. I used to travel in, local trains in Mumbai, and people used to be like, "Ah, आप वही हो ना?" Like the next day of the telecast, people used to be, "Ah, वही हो ना जो कल आए थे उसमें." So
Oh.
that show gave me a pretty, what can we call it? That show gave me a pretty good exposure. And Mr. Habib Zama, who's the producer of the show, he was also
Yes.
very welcoming. The entire team was welcoming. The lead of the show, Mr. Hassan Zaidi, like
Hmm.
I call him my elder brother. So he used to tell me that, Diptesh, you're doing it very dramatically. Keep it a bit more natural.
Oh.
Let it go with the flow. So he was like a
Hmm.
good senior to me.
Okay. Okay. So, what is your worst and best birthday memory?
Worst and best. I
Hmm.
guess I'll share the best memory. The
Hmm.
best memory. It was one of my birthday in childhood. I don't remember that, but I
Hmm.
have, that, what do you call it? Videos of the birthday party.
Oh.
Like I was really small that time, not even learned to walk, but there was a bit of grand party that my parents
Hmm.
had thrown that time. It was near that time only when I had won that gold medal about which I said you were pretty earlier.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was during that time only that my parents had thrown a bit of big party. So I see that video still. In fact, today I was watching it on my laptop, and I was like, yeah, this was a birthday. And other than
Okay.
that, oh look, there's this person called Abhinav who has said my
Hmm.
worst memory of birthday. So I used
Hostel
to, as
one.
I told,
Yeah.
as I told you, I used to live in hostel, right? So there
Yes.
was a night. So we had this rule where we had to sleep by 9 o'clock, you know.
Hmm.
And after that, if anyone is awake, they'll be punished, etc., etc. So
Yeah.
I got a packet of chocolates that day, and midnight in 1st of March, I was in class 8 that time. It's so vivid in my mind. I just took out the chocolates and I started throwing everywhere. Like, and people were like fighting for the chocolates. They were all like, there was a hostel room of our boys, and there were like what 60 people in a room, and there were this three
Hmm.
floor beds back in hostel days. So I
Yes.
started throwing those chocolates, and people started, like, मुझे दे,
Yeah.
मारो उसको. So they
Hmm.
were that kind, and there was this hostel warden who entered that time, and she caught
Hmm.
us, and I was punished the entire night during my birthday. So that's
Oh.
what Abhinav has just written, hostel ma'am. So I was badly punished in my birthday. So that's a bad memory.
Okay. Do you have number of any Bollywood actor or actress?
Number.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a few, but I can't share the name,
Okay.
because
Okay.
there are few good actors I've worked with. As I told you, I
Hmm.
work as a director, so
Yes.
coordinating with them. I have a few.
Hmm. Okay. Who is your inspiration
Inspiration in what terms?
in acting or is- singing?
Well,
Or
my inspiration have been my friends and family till now. Like, if I talk in real life, my
hmm.
friends and my family have inspired me a lot. In fact, my friend was just here in life a few moments ago. So
Okay.
all of them have inspired me a lot, to what do you call it, to hustle, to push myself, and etc. All those stuffs. So that's what my
Okay.
inspiration has been. And if you talk in terms of acting in general, so there are many actors, whom I draw inspirations from. Like I keep watching their performances, and I be like, यार इस level तक ले जा सकता है क्या कोई? And then I think that even if I can be 5% of that, you
Hmm.
know, I can be satisfied as an artist in my
Yes.
life.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So thank you for your time, sir. Thank you
Thank you
very
so much.
much.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. And as I've always said, Splendid Planet is the luckiest page for me. So I would tell all
Oh,
my followers to go ahead and follow Splendid Planet. They are a great media page. And yeah,
hmm.
that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye.